Namaste, everyone. Thank you for joining me. My name is James, and today we're going to be doing a fun flow. It's going to be a lot of work. We're going to be focusing on splits because I told you I want to get better at splits. Well, you want to get better at something, you have to practice. So, thank you so much for showing up for yourself today. I'm excited to have you on the mat with me. We're going to get started in our child's pose. So, roll over your knees, knees out wide, hips to your heels, hands forward. Rest your head gently onto the mat. Just begin to settle in here. Feel all the points where your body's connected to the mat. Where the earth is supporting you. And just begin to breathe here. Try to forget about your day, your week. Just be here in this moment for this 60 or so minute practice. Be present with your breath. Maybe begin to bring that ujjayi breath into practice. That's that deep ocean-like sound in the back of your throat, which is really going to help us heat the body from the inside. Deep breath in from the nose. And even slower breath out. Really rooting down into all 10 fingers. Maybe pushing the earth away. Maybe a little side to side from temple to temple, just rolling your forehead on the mat. This is usually the part of the practice where I will kind of just show some gratitude or just take a moment to be thankful for about 5 things I have. Usually it's something like, I'm grateful for my practice. I'm grateful for my breath. I'm grateful for my mat. I'm grateful for my body. And I'm grateful for all of the mentors I've had in my life. Come to stillness, and then let's bring our hands, or walk your elbows forward to the mat, hands to prayer in the back, hands come to prayer at the back of the neck, and just begin to settle the chest forward. On the next exhale, let's re-extend the hands, coming up into your tabletop. So maybe a little wag from side to side of the hips. Remember, keep the tops of your feet to the mat, all 10 fingers rooted firmly to the mat. We'll start to go into our cat's cow. So dip the belly, look up, arch the back. Exhale, chin to chest, round the spine. Inhale, drop the belly, look up. And exhale, chin to chest. Inhale, drop the belly, look up. And exhale, chin to chest, round the spine. 2 more. Inhale, drop the belly, look up. And exhale, chin to chest, round the spine. Inhale, rise. And exhale, chin to chest. Come back to your neutral tabletop. Tuck your toes, hips high, down dog. Maybe paddle out your dog, walk your dog, left foot, right foot. Just taking a moment here, getting into the shoulders. We can do some wags of our neck. Maybe some shoulder circles one way and the other. We're going to do a couple plank rolls. So we're going to roll forward slowly toward our plank. Long spine, neutral neck. And then back in our down dog. Let's do that again a few more times. Just a nice, like you're a little wave, kind of moving your body forward into plank. Back in a down dog. 3 more. Roll it forward into plank. Back into your down dog. 2 more. Back into your down dog. And 1 more. Let's make this the slowest one yet. Into your plank. And then back in your down dog. Good work. All right, let's take this left leg high, 3-legged dog. You bend the knee, open the hip. And then we'll take this left knee to your nose, core plank, round it in, and step it through. Drop the back knee. We're going into our low lunge. So we're going to do some splits today. So we want to get into those hip flexors. Back foot is tucked, really sinking down deep into the hips. Left knee's bent, really diving toward that left knee. Strong spine. Shoulders roll away from the ears. Let's drop the hands, fly the left leg back, and go into our other side. Right leg high, 3-legged dog, bend the knee, open the hip. And then right knee to your nose, core plank, round it in. And then step that right foot forward, drop the back knee. Coming up into our low lunge. Arms up above the head, biceps by the ears. Back foot is tucked, preferably, if it can be untucked, I guess. This really in practice. Really getting deep into that bent knee, tall spine. Warming up our hip flexors here. On the next exhale, let's bring the hands back to frame the foot. Fly that right leg back. Back into our down dog. Maybe we take a little early vinyasa. Come to our plank. Elbows into the chest, slow lower. Untuck the toes, or hips high, up dog. Exhale to your down dog. Alrighty. Heels high on the inhale. And exhale, heels lower. Heels high on the inhale. And exhale and lower. Heels high on the inhale. Look forward. Hop, step, walk. Top of the mat. Inhale to half lift. And exhale to lower. Let's do one more half lift. Inhale. Strong spine. And hinge at the hips. Forward fold. Let's slowly rise. Head should be the last thing that comes up. Then your hands. Hands touch. Back bend. And hands come to heart center. This is a great time to set your intention for practice. Place it between the eyes. And then we'll go into our first sun A. So inhale is going to bring the hands up, hips press forward. We can do a little back bend. And exhale, bring the hands down. Inhale to half lift, long spine. Exhale to fold. Let's step back to our plank. And then we'll slowly lower knees, then chest and chin. Wriggle forward to our cobra. Hands in, little back bend, look up. And then exhale, hips high, untuck the toes to your down dog. Inhale high on the toes, exhale to lower. Inhale high on the toes, exhale lower. Inhale high on the toes, hop, step, walk, top of the mat. Inhale to half lift, exhale to fold. Inhale, reach up, rise up, back bend. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, plant the palms, hop, step, walk to the back of the mat. To your vinyasa. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. You can stay here. You can play if you'd like. Go into your forearm balance, forearm plank. I'm going to do one dolphin a day. So you can do forearms here. Stay in this pose. Strengthen your shoulders. Maybe take some kick-ups. Maybe kind of your full dolphin pose. Looking forward to the mat. Don't forget to breathe. On the exhale, brings us down. Back into our down dog. Inhale high on the toes. And exhale, let it go. Inhale high on the toes. And exhale, let it go. Inhale high on the toes. Hop, step, walk, top of the mat. Inhale to half lift. Exhale to fold. Inhale, reach up, rise up, back bend. Exhale, hands to heart center. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale to half lift. Exhale, plant the palms, hop, step, walk to the back of the mat, and take your vinyasa. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Good work. Here we go. Inhale high on the toes. Exhale, lower. Inhale high on the toes. Exhale, lower. Inhale high on the toes. Hop, step, walk, top of the mat. Inhale to half lift. Exhale to fold. Inhale, reach up for your chair pose. Sit down into your chair. Arms come high. See if you can sink a little deeper into that chair. And then exhale, forward fold. Inhale to half lift. Exhale, plant the palms, hop, step, walk, back to the mat, and take your vinyasa. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. We're going to take this left leg high, three-legged dog. Left leg comes forward between the hands. Come to your warrior one. Back foot is 45 degrees. Heel to arch alignment, front and back foot. Arms up. And then exhale, frame the left foot. Fly that left foot back. Maybe fly it as you vinyasa. And then exhale to your down dog. Right leg flies, three-legged dog. Step that right leg between your hands. Come into your warrior one. Back foot planted, 45 degrees. Deep bend in the right knee. Exhale to your, frame the right foot. Fly the foot back. Take your vinyasa. Maybe keep that foot flying as you take it. Exhale to your down dog. Inhale high on the toes. Hop, step, walk, top of the mat. Inhale to half lift. Exhale to fold. Inhale to your chair pose. Should feel pretty warm right now, baby. Exhale to fold. Inhale to half lift. Exhale, plant the palms. Hop, step, walk back to the mat. Vinyasa. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. One more, sun B. We're going to take that left foot high, three-legged dog. Left foot comes forward. Back in your warrior one. Back foot plants. Exhale, hands frame the left foot. Fly that left foot high. Take your vinyasa. And exhale to your down dog. Right leg high, three-legged dog. Step it forward to your warrior one. Inhale. Exhale, frame the front foot. Fly that foot back to your vinyasa. Up dog. Inhale. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, high on the toes. Hop, step, walk, top of the mat. Inhale, half lift. Exhale to fold. Inhale to your chair. Sit back deeper in that chair. And then we rise into our Tadasana. Maybe a little back bend here. And then hands to heart center. We're all warm now. We got that tapas. Tapas is that friction we feel. It's that heat we generate with consistent effort and movement. Life is all about staying consistent. Here we go. Let's reach up, rise up, back bend. Exhale to forward fold. Inhale to half lift. Exhale, plant the palms, hop, step, walk to the back of the mat. Let's take our vinyasa. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Okay, plant the right foot, left foot flies, three-legged dog. Bend the knee, open the hip. Left knee to your nose, core plank. Fly it back. Left knee to your nose, core plank. Fly it back. Left knee to your nose, core plank. Hold. Step that left foot forward. Plant the back foot. Coming into your warrior one. We've been here before. Hold this one for a moment. Arms by the ears. Long spine. Shoulders roll away from the ears. Deep bend in the left knee. And then your exhale, open to your warrior two. Arms in one line. Look over your left middle finger. Sometimes I like to look back to make sure that my arm isn't flailing. Make sure it's in the same line as my front arm. Fierce grip over that left hand. We're warriors, baby. Let's inhale, reach this left hand forward, flip the palm, exalt our warrior. Left arm overhead. Deep bend in that left knee. Let's take this into a side angle. So left forearm comes inside the left knee, right arm comes overhead. From this side angle, we're going to take it into our half moon. So left arm's going to plant in front of the left foot, right arm's going to fly. Look up towards your right foot thumb. That's accessible to you. Make sure that right leg's flying. Right glute is engaged. From here, we're going to take it to our airplane. Arms by the sides. Head forward. That right leg is still flying. The leg and torso are in one line. And then we take these arms forward for our warrior three. And then exhale, we're going to frame this left foot, go into our standing split. So right leg flies. We're folding over our left knee. Really trying to fly that right leg high. Now we're going to land this back foot, come into our pyramid. So folding over our left leg still. Both legs are straight. Trying to warm those hamstrings up. A few more breaths. With each exhale, folding deeper towards your thigh. Maybe an inhale gives you a little lift. Exhale, fold. On the exhale, we're going to frame this front foot, go into our long runner's lunge, dip the hips, look up. And we're going to straighten that foot out again. Come back into our pyramid for a moment. And then inhale back to our runner's lunge, dip the hips, look up. And let's straighten that front leg. 3 more of those. Dip the hips, look up. And then exhale, straighten the front leg. This time we're going to dip the hips, look up. We're going to straight the front leg and try to flex that left foot towards our face. And exhale back into your runner's lunge. One more of those. On the exhale, we're going to straighten the legs. Take that left foot, try to flex it towards our face. And then come back into your runner's lunge. Dip the hips, look up. Let's fly this left leg back. Three-legged dog. Bend the knee, open the hip. Let's take this to a flip dog. So we're going to flip over. Both feet plant. Hips high. Left leg flies towards the front of the mat. Right hand is planted into the mat firmly. Legs should be about parallel. And then exhale, let's dip the hips, fly it back to our three-legged dog. And then we'll take a little vinyasa. So back to our plank with our leg flying. Slow lower. Then we'll come into our up dog. And then exhale to our down dog. Walk it out for a moment. Left foot plants, right leg flies, three-legged dog. Bend the knee, open the hip. Right knee to your nose, core plank, round it in. Right leg flies. Right knee to your nose, core plank. Right leg flies. Right knee to your nose, core plank and hold. 1, 2, 3. Step that right foot forward, drop the back foot, rise on up. Warrior 1, deep bend in the right knee. Look up. Palms may be pressing. Really get down deep into that knee. Exhale, let's open up into our Warrior 2. Looking over the right middle finger, deep bend in the right knee. Let's reach that right hand forward, flip the palm, exalt our warrior. Keep that deep bend in the right knee. And the exhale, we'll open it out into our extended side angle. So right forearm comes to the right knee, left arm comes up high. We're going to take this into that half moon. Right hand comes down in front of the right foot. Left arm flies, left leg flies. Look up towards your left thumb if possible. This would be a good place for a block to really open up the chest. And then we go into our airplane pose. Arms to the sides, left leg flies, chest and legs in one line. Arms come forward to our Warrior 3. Strong pose. And we frame this right foot. Fly the left leg high for our flying split. Really deep fold over that right leg. And on the exhale, we drop the back foot. Come into our pyramid pose, folding deeply over this right knee. We can also bring the foot in closer. Want to get just an idea of how that feels. Legs should both be straight. few more breaths here. Remember, with each inhale, maybe a little half lift. And then with each exhale, it's a little deeper into that right leg. All right, on the next breath, we're going to go into our long runner's lunge. Inhale, dip the hips, look up, frame the front foot. And then exhale is going to press, straighten that front leg. Come back in our pyramid. Inhale, dip the hips, look up. Exhale, straight the front leg, pyramid. And inhale, dip the hips, look up. Straight that front leg, pyramid. And inhale, dip the hips, look up. This time we're going to straight the front leg, bring that right foot towards our face. Deep hamstring stretch. And exhale, back into our low lunge. Inhale, dip the hips, look up. Last one, straight the front leg, right foot flexes towards the foot, towards the face. And exhale, back to our runner's lunge. Let's fly that right leg back. Maybe bend the knee, open the hip. Maybe we take this into that flip dog. Left arm lands, right arm flies over the head. Legs are parallel. And dip the hips, come back onto to our three-legged dog. And right into our chaturanga plank. Exhale to your slow lower. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Round one, baby. Round one. Here we go. Round two. Left leg flies, three-legged dog. Step this left foot forward. Drop the back knee. We're going to do a few. Raise the arms up high. We're going to do a few pulses here. So 1, 2. We're just pulsing our low lunge. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We go to our low lunge. Hold it here. Hope your leg day wasn't yesterday. Mine was 2 days ago, so this is feeling good. A little bit of burn never hurt nobody. On the next breath, we're going to put our both hands inside the left foot. Come into our lizard lunge. So active lizard here. Maybe take a couple tiny hops. Just a little flossing out that left hip. And then we take it to our forearms for our full pose. Or stay in that active pose. Maybe take it to our horizon lunge where we drop the knee. Left arm goes back. Two more breaths. Let's go back into our active lizard for a moment. Drop the back knee. Take it into our half split. Maybe this is where you want to stay in this half split. Just folding over this left leg. Left leg is straight. Feel that in that left hamstring. Maybe you want to roll it on out. Try for that full split. I'm working on it. If you don't work on it, it'll never happen. Tall spine here. Maybe work on rotating the left foot, left and right, so you find a nice soft spot. Breathe into it. On the next breath, let's come back to our half split. And then we'll take this left leg high, fly it on back, three-legged dog. And then we'll come into our chaturanga. Exhale. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. We're going to lift that right leg high, three-legged dog. Right leg comes forward, frame comes to the top of the mat, into our low lunge. We're doing those low lunge pulses again. So deeply planted into the right foot, left toes are tucked. We're going to come up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Come on down to our low lunge. Breathe into that tightness. Deep bend in the right knee. Really just pushing those hips towards the earth. Tall spine. Shoulders roll away from the ears. And on the next breath, we're going to bring these hands inside this right foot. Come to our active lizard. Take a few pulses. Little hops, front and back. Then we come into our full pose. Forearms down, or drop that left knee. Right arm back for our horizon lunge. Try to make sure this bent knee is not going out too much to the right. Pull it on back towards the body. Just breathe into this pose. Next exhale, we're coming on out of it, back into our active lizard. Drop the back knee. We're going into that half split on this side. So we can straighten the right leg, heel into the earth, bend over. Just focus on bending over that right thigh. Or we can roll it on out into our full split. Or our variation of full split. Blocks are good here. Maybe arms up, but arms could be down. Focusing on bringing our hips to the earth. Maybe we can rock our right foot. Just kind of some gentle rotations, right and left, help us slide a little bit. Great work. Keep breathing. Keep moving. We got this. The next breath brings us back into our half split towards that right foot. Frame that right foot. We're going to fly that right foot back, three-legged dog, and take your vinyasa. Slow lower. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Woo! I'm feeling A nice little stretch in those hip flexors. All right. Let's take this left leg high. Do like a dog. Left knee to your nose, core plank. Round it in. Left leg flies. Left leg to your nose, core plank. Fly it high. One more time, knee to the nose, core plank. And step it through. Come on up to your crescent. On the ball of the back foot. Pushing on that ball. The left foot is planted. Arms high, maybe biceps by the ears. Let's open it out into our water wheel. So left arm's going to come back. Right arm's going to go forward. Let's reverse our water wheel. Left hand to the thigh. Right arm up. Let's open it out in our warrior two. Arms one line. Both feet flat. Deep bend in the left knee. Reverse that warrior. Left arm comes up, right arm behind on the thigh or behind the back. Back into our side angle. Left forearm down, right arm up. On the exhale, we're going to come into our Skandasana. So deep bend in the right knee. Left leg, left foot is flexed. Hands to heart center. Or you can take a bind. Behind the legs. Remember, this is a great place for a strap. Breathe in that spot. The next breath is going to lift us up into our goddess. Okay, so heels in, toes out. Hips sinking towards the earth. Arms cactus. We're going to take a few goddess pulses. So 10 pulses. Up. 9, 8, 7. You got this. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 0. Hold it for a second. Now we're going to swing this right foot to meet the left, the top of the mat, to a chair pose. Right meets left. Doesn't have to be sink the hips down. Arms up high. Chair pose. And exhale to fold. Inhale to half lift. Exhale to fold. Then we're going to come into our yogi squat. So heels in, toes out, malasana. Hands can be at heart center. Nice little hip flexor stretch here. Or we take it into our crow pose. So plant the palms, knees into the triceps, lift the feet, maybe one foot, maybe another. Look forward, breathe. And fly it back. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Right leg flies, three-legged dog. Right knee to your nose, core plank, round it in. Right leg flies. Right knee to your nose, core plank, round it in. Right leg flies. Right knee to your nose, core plank. Step that right foot forward. On the ball of your back foot, rise to your crescent. Arms up by your ears, biceps by the ears. Deep bend in the right knee. Look up. Right arm comes back. Left arm forward to your water wheel. Looking back towards your right thumb. Reverse that water wheel. Right hand to your thigh or buttock. Left arm up. Deep bend in the right knee. Let's open it out. Warrior two. Arms one line. Look over the right middle finger. Deep bend in the right knee. Reverse that warrior. Right arm up, left arm back. And then side angle pose. Right forearm to the knee, left arm up. Into our Skandasana on the left side. Left knee bends. Right foot heels into the mat. Hands can be at heart center. Hands can be bound behind the back. This is my tough side. One side's always going to be a little bit different than the other. If I had a strap, which I do, it's not right with me, I'd be able to get this, but that's where straps come in. I can get this pose. So can you. Or a towel would work. From this Skandasana, we're going to release our bind, come into our goddess. So heels in, toes out. Pulses. So 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and hold. Remember, we're going to that chair pose, top of the mat. Left foot meets right. Here we go. Chair pose. Deep sit in that chair, arms up high. Breathe. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale to half lift. Exhale to fold. Coming into your malasana, your yogi squat. Heels in, toes out, knees out. Sinking down deep into those hips. Another opportunity for crow pose. Maybe take it in your headstand from crow. Maybe just practice. So hands down, all 10 fingers nice and spread. Knees into the back of the triceps. Lift the feet towards the buttocks. Breathe. Maybe take this into a headstand. Back into a crow. Back into our malasana. And then we'll take it Vinyasa style. Chaturanga. Inhale up dog. Exhale down dog. We made it. We made it to the rest and digest section of this fun flow. We're going to lift the heels high. Inhale. And exhale, lower them. Inhale, heels high. And exhale, lower them. Inhale, heels high. Hop, step, walk to a seat. At the top of the mat. Feet out in front. In your staff pose. Maybe move the flesh out of the way. Your buttocks, that is. Arms reach high. Inhale, look up. And exhale. Fingers towards your toes. We fold into our Paschimottanasana. So chest, heart forward. We fold. You can do a little micro bend in the knees. Just placing our bellies on our thighs. Same kind of concept here. So with each inhale, we half lift. And exhale, we fold. Inhale, half lift. And exhale, fold. Inhale, breath lifts us. And exhale, it helps us fold deeper into this space. Inhale, slowly rise. And let's bend the knees. Plant the feet. Arms out in front. Slow lower. Till we get about halfway, hold it there. Lift the feet. We're on our sits bones here in our high boat. Arms out, feet up. Find that drishti, that focal point. Very, very beneficial tool. Finding a spot in front of you that's not moving. Focus on it, help you balance. Let's exhale to our low boat. Inhale to our high boat. Exhale to our low boat. Inhale to our high boat. Exhale, low boat. Hold it here. Take these feet like we're swimming in a lake. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh, we lost power. That's okay. Heels into the buttocks. We're going to take our bridge. So hips high for a nice little bridge here. Perfect time for the lights to go out. As we cool down, exhale, bring the hips down to earth. Inhale and exhale. Let's inhale, lift the hips high, back to our bridge, or we can take a wheel. In this bridge, we can also interlace the fingers underneath the back, getting onto those shoulders. We can also come into our tippy toes, get a little more height. The exhale will lower the hips. Tick-tock the knees. Then we'll take it to our figure 4 reclined. So left knee, left ankle over right knee. Bring our hands inside our thighs to grab onto our right knee. And then we'll just recline back. Also lift this right leg high. A little bit of a different variation. Remember, yoga is your practice, so you can make it your own. Let's drop this foot down, and then we'll slowly lower towards the right. Left arm extends out left. Supine twist variation. Inhale, knees on up, squeeze them into the chest. Exhale, lower the feet back down. Right leg, right knee, right ankle over the left knee. Grab onto this left knee. Squeeze it in, recline back. Supine figure 4. Remember, I like to keep things flexed, so I'll keep my left foot flexed or pointed, but in this case, flex feels a little bit better. Let's lower the foot down. Take this right leg over the left, right arm over for our supine twist variation. Next inhale, bring the knees on into the chest, big squeeze. This time, grab on the opposite elbows. Inhale to the top of the head. And exhale, release. Let's inhale to the top of the head. We're going to hold for the count of 5. Inhale as much as you can. And exhale, release. Into your final resting pose, your Shavasana. Spread the legs and arms out wide. Take up some space. And just take a moment to rest and receive. You worked hard. You deserve just a few more moments of rest. Stay exactly as you are if you're not ready to move. But if you are ready, begin to return to your breathing. Maybe bring some movement back to your ankles, your wrists, your fingers, your toes. Gentle movements, maybe your head from side to side. I invite you to bring your arms up high like waking in the morning, big stretch. And exhale, knees to chest, hug it in. Let's roll on over to our right side for our pose of rebirth. Taking one more moment here. One more moment for some gratitude. It's really important to take a moment of each day just to find some gratitude. Maybe for someone in your life, maybe for yourself, for showing up to your practice. Maybe it's for the air you breathe, the sun you receive, the bed you sleep in. Just a few moments of gratitude. On an inhale, let's roll on up to a comfortable seated position at the top of the mat. Cross-legged, hands in the heart center, chin slightly bent, eyes closed. Let's take one inhale through the nose together. Inside out. The light and love in me honors, respects, and appreciates the light in each and every one of you. I hope you have a fantastic evening, and I hope you're feeling ready to go if it's the start of your day. I look forward to seeing you on the mat next time. With that, we'll bring our hands to forehead center. We all bow together and say namaste.